Hey kiddos! So today we're going to draw the battle between the King of the Land of Mist and the King of Ireland's son. And we're going to draw this with our page turned vertically instead of horizontally. It is page 26 in your book. So if you look in your book, we have done Gilly telling the old woman a bear and the King of Ireland's son the unique tale. And then we have Princess Flame of Wine and the writing for her. And then the very next page is page 26. And I want to make sure that when you do this, your spiral is at the bottom of your page. Because when we finish our picture, we're going to do our writing down here. And so you'll be able to open up the page, see the picture, and do the writing. So make sure that the bottom of your page is where the spiral is at. Okay, we're going to get started by doing a small, just with baby or mama bear, border of purple around our page. Okay, so now that I have my purple border, I'm going to take a blue stick crayon and I'm going to measure about 3/4 of the way up the page. I want to leave space up here for the sky and the ravens, but I want the castle to be really tall because we know it was a super tall castle. So I'm going to guess right about here, and I'm going to do the same form drawing that we did for the town of Redcastle, and that is I'm going to draw the castle tops, and you could make these smaller or bigger, but here we go. All right, now the next thing I'm going to do is take my blue block crayon, and at the bottom of where my border is, let's see if you can, I'm going to make an arc going straight out to the other side with my Papa Bear crayon. So here we go. Turn my hand. All right, and this is going to be the arc in which we have the King of the Land of Mist and the King of Ireland's son inside doing their battle. So for the rest of the castle, I'm going to fill in with my blue block crayon. And then to make it look really misty and gloomy, I'm going to turn the castle into a stone color. And the way we do that is after we have put on blue, I'm going to grab my purple, add a layer of purple, and then to make it really gloomy, add in a layer of brown. And you can keep going back over it with the blue and the purple and the brown till you get the shade of stone that you really want. I want this to be a little bit darker, so I'm going to go over it with purple again. right. Now I'm going to start drawing the King of the Land of Mist. And he's really tall. So we know that his head is going to come just down a little bit from the tower, from the arch where they are fighting. So just maybe a finger below where the top of the arch is, I'll start his head. Then I'll start his body. And we'll make his legs. Make sure we give him some boots, some feet. I'm going to have one of his arms coming down, cross it out, and the other one is coming down. Let's give him some hands. Give him some hair. I might just give him some blue hair. I'm going to give him a blue beard too. And then he's got this great spiky blue crown as the King of the Land of Mist. And then in his hand, he has a huge sword. In the book, it says the sword is gray, so I'm going to make it a little bit more gray by putting brown on top of my blue. You can go back over him, add some more details. Maybe you want to add some accessories to make him more villainous. Maybe a blue cape coming down. All right. Now I'm going to start the King of Ireland's son. And he starts right about where the King of the Land of Mist's arms are. So he's like right about around here. So I'll start his head. Start his green shirt. We'll give him one arm coming down and out. The other arm is reaching way up high, and I think you can probably guess what he has in his hands. All right, let's give him some hips. And some legs. Oh, he's got some big feet there. And in his hand, he has the sword. Let me get this hand. The Sword of Light. So however you drew your Sword of Light before, that's how you can make it again. All right, mine is brown. And then I'm going to give him some hair. He had a crown on before. Let's give him his crown back. Looks like his head is floating a bit. There we go. All right, now the rest of the drawing is filling in our background. So in the archway, I filled in with purple. You could fill in with blue too. And then the sky, I tried to make it really cloudy and misty. So I filled in with blue. And then I added some purple to the sky. And then the last detail that I put in was I drew 3 ravens in the sky. You could have one perched on the castle. You could have all 3 in the sky. But to do the ravens, I made an egg shape with the lines coming out and down, another straight line or curved line coming out and down. These are its wings. Another egg shape on the top of its head, on the top for its head, and then a line coming to the side for the beak. And then fill in with its feathers. And then make sure you add some tail feathers so it can fly. All right, that's all for now, boys and girls. I look forward to seeing what you guys do with your pictures.